What's up, guys? Welcome to Man's Hour, episode 21 on male hobbies. I'm joined by a gentleman of power here, Sixer. How are you doing, my friend?
Doing well, my man. Thank you for having me on. Red Hawk. I'm going to work on calling you Red Hawk so I don't accidentally dox anyone. But it's good to be here.
Yeah, always a pleasure to have you over here. And basically, we were just chatting earlier this week, and because I didn't want to do a extravagant topic this week because I got other shit going on, I just decided to call you, and I was like, hey, let's just do a show. We're going to talk about male hobbies, and while we are talking about our male hobbies and everything, we are going to partake in a hobby that you and I like to do together. So let me pull up the other screen here and let's get started as we, as we just chill on the side here. So, do not screen peek, you bastard, because this is
I
something that
will
you tend
not.
to do.
No, I got you. And wow, whether it's playing some old school Pokemon, playing poker, or a number of other things. I see somebody just commented chess. I've gotten really into chess again lately, which I haven't been for a while, but definitely would be down for that as well. But
Yeah,
regardless, um, yeah, we do share a lot of hobbies, but some we're very different on. So it's cool to compare notes.
yeah, for sure, absolutely. I mean, it's a fun topic to discuss, of course. I mean, we could do a little bit of like deep lore and background on the two of us here. I mean, like the you and I actually met each other at a Super Smash Bros. Tournament back in our college days. So we
We
kind
did.
of we kind of started at that point for sure here. Um, but yeah, I mean, just talking about like male hobbies in general here. Um, I'm a firm believer, and I was talking about this earlier this week on Twitter. I'm absolutely a firm believer in that every man needs vice and every man needs hobbies, so to speak. And as long as you keep it at a healthy level and don't sink yourself into a major set of debt or have it cause problems for you in other facets of your life, I generally think that it's a good idea to have. So what do you say about that, vice and hobbies?
No, I would agree with that, but it's funny your phrasing for it, just because a very good friend of mine from my postgraduate education, his vice has become sports gambling, and that is exactly where it can get a little dangerous. Um, the amount of money he puts on the line every weekend on NFL is absolutely
Dude,
mind-boggling to
dude,
me.
there's a lot of guys that are really, really into that, man. Like, I know you haven't gone with me to Vegas yet, but the sports books over there are a whole nother level, man. When you're going over there, and
Yeah,
people really, really get into it, man, for sure.
no, I believe it. It's just now that it's legal nationwide, it's becoming so common. Which I mean, I'm all for people doing that, but I do think for some young men, it's going to really present fairly problematically over time. You know, some people just have that itch where they get far too obsessed with it.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, like it could definitely be very catastrophic for you. I mean, like, there's definitely some fun parts to it, like the sports betting and gambling and everything like that. I mean, I was in Vegas maybe 5 or 6 years ago for March Madness, and just when you're there and like these booths and everyone's just losing their minds over the 47 TVs that are going on, everyone's just cheering for a team they would have never like been a fan of before is it's certainly enjoyable, for
Yeah,
sure. But I think another thing that we should talk about with this discussion is the like I mean, look at us right now. Us is a prime example. We're literally just playing online Pokemon together because we grew up playing Pokemon, so we're just facing off each other. We're chilling out, relaxing. We have some kind of geeky hobbies and everything like that. And this is just because like you just own your shit. Like it doesn't bother you. I mean, like obviously like I'm friends with like a lot of guys on Twitter. I know a lot of people are into like the miniatures painting, like for a Warhammer and stuff like that, which it's not something I've ever gotten into, but it's also not something like I'm like opposed to, if that makes any sense. Like I'd be like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Tell me more about that. I don't know anything about it, but you know,
yeah, yeah. No, it is. within our friend group from undergrad, we all have like a wide variation of hobbies. Some of us are in the gym more, some of us are gaming more. One of our friends is really in the gym a lot. He's going to be doing that half Ironman soon, but
Yeah.
it varies, and it is cool to see and to just like see what we like and don't like. Shared interests among men is very important for friendships because we don't just
Fuck you. And I
do.
think I thought. Ah. All right. All right. Well, that killed you. No. There we go. Good. Anywho, yeah, shared interests and everything. This is gonna be funny. We're gonna have like commentary going back and forth and everything. I didn't. Let's see here. I thought you might have switched there, but let's see here.
Charlemagne in the chat. Are you guys playing Pokemon? Yes.
Yes. We are, Charlie. We are indeed playing Pokemon. Uh, let's see here. Yeah. For those who are wondering, this is Gen 7. Anything goes. Because the Pokemon Showdown is really stupid about like restricting certain moves and stuff like that, and we just don't like dicking around with it. So
I thought I was the anime weirdo. Oh, don't you worry. That's me.
oh my god, yeah, degenerate anime. You and I are constantly getting in fights with each other about the anime question, but
Yeah, that's
um,
neither here nor there.
yeah. No,
Hey, as you said, all vice in moderation.
yeah, fair enough. And the other thing is that I know you fuck on the side too, so like it's not as bad as some other goofballs out there that I would normally be yelling at, but yeah, Charlie, that's awesome that you've got Pokemon Emerald out there. That was probably the Pokemon game I played the most of when I was a kid. That one was tons of fun. Gen 3, always the best. I will die on that hill. God damn,
Yeah,
I
it
I
is.
fuck I fucking hate your Gliscor. This thing's so annoying.
Yeah, no, it is funny though, just because I didn't like. I grew up and I played Yellow and Silver because my older brother had the games, but I never followed it as much. Whereas you had the younger sibling, so you kind of got like the later end of games like this, compared to me getting the earlier end, which is kind of funny to compare.
I really got back into it. We were in college, and our friends invited me to the Pokemon Club, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll play this and I'll catch up because I hadn't played like Gen 5 or Gen 6. But then you know, that they caught me back up to it. But that was a fun time. I mean, it was just like a little geeky nerd, like dork thing that we could do on the side. It was also really funny. I don't remember if you heard us talking about these stories, but we were sharing the room with the what the fuck was the organization called on our campus? Like the Blacks for Africa or something
Oh
retarded like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
so we
hey,
had to
was
share.
isn't that a naughty word, Nick? I thought we
I,
had to be extra
no,
sensitive.
that one's not bad. That one's not bad. You are not.
Okay.
No, dude. Retarded isn't a slur yet.
Yeah, emphasis on the
Yeah,
yet.
yeah, it'll get there. But no, there are normally there are way more expletives flying when the when the two of us are playing one of these games. So, um, all right. So you have no option but to switch here, sir, because you
That
will
I
die.
am I am well aware.
Yeah.
But no, going back to our undergrad days, it was it's funny to look back on just because we very much were involved in a lot of different things. On a weeknight, it could be playing Smash Bros together, but on a weekend, it could be at a house party together. Um, and some of those things we obviously hung out a lot and did together, but other things like you going hunting on a weekend while I'm doing some intramural sport, some things we did very differently.
Yeah,
Um,
that's true. I mean, speaking on that subject, I mean, anyone who saw my Twitter will be up to date on this. But last weekend, I took three guys out hunting. Two of them had never gone before. We went and shot some pheasants, and we did pretty well for ourselves. We got 19 of them, and this is an idea I'm going to want to be working on way more in the future here, as you know, more of our groups and more of our guys are meeting up in real life and stuff like that. So it's definitely something I want to work on in the future here. Is do more of these like guided hunts and things like this. So hopefully next year or in the years future, we'll be getting people involved in that way because I'm a firm believer in most people should be taking more of an active role in like where their food comes from and all these kinds of things. And just getting involved in hunting as a whole is a great objective. And I'm eventually going to take you out at some point for sure, because I know you've never gone, but
Exactly.
we'll work on that.
Oh, there's a prime example of a hobby that I had no interest in whenever I met you. Um, but the first time I ever shot a gun was with you our senior year. Um,
Mm.
it was the first time I shot a gun in my life, and then I said, "Oh, that shooting's fun, but I don't think I'll ever hunt, or I don't think I'll ever own a gun." Now I own a gun. You're going to take me hunting. It's over time. I've definitely come around to your position on these things.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like many things I say, I'm just ahead of the curve.
Uh-huh.
To answer the question, Wandering Panda, yes, birds. I don't have a. Oh, do you have a focus sash on that thing?
Yes.
Damn it, annoying. Annoying. Anywho, um, um, it's a dirty job, Charlie. Like you're gonna get your hands pretty dirty, and it's a taxing process, for sure. But there's a ton of YouTube videos on it. I mean, the whole process, like when it's said and done, to actually like gut the deer and then like drag it out of the field, depending on how good you are, it's gonna take you anywhere between like a half hour to an hour to do it, and then processing it is a whole other kettle of fish. All right, let's see. What do I want to do here?
When you hunt, do you normally take it to a place near you to get it processed? I don't even know how you do that, to be honest.
Well, it kind of depends on uh,
For deer, for deer.
yeah. Well, it kind of depends on like where you're hunting. Because like if I go, you know, huge distance away from my house, then I pretty much am gonna get it processed out there.
Mhm.
If you're on a guided hunt, which is what I'm actually working on a Substack piece for this right now, just like a basic like how-to guide for people who've never done this before. But I recommend that if you've never hunted before, I recommend you just bite the bullet and pay a lot of money and just go on a guided hunt with a professional hunter through an outfitter, because they just take care of everything for you. The process is very streamlined. You're not going to have any like number one, you're most likely going to be pretty successful on your hunt, which is a good thing, because one of the worst things that can happen in my experience is if you take somebody out hunting and the first time they go, they don't see any deer, they just freeze their ass off. It's grueling, it's a painful process, they don't really get involved with it, they don't really enjoy it, and then it makes them not want to go and do it again. So in my experience, I just tell people go to like an official outfitter and just have them literally take care of everything for you. Have them provide you with a gun, have them provide you with a tag, have them process your animal, your taxidermy, everything. It's more expensive if you do it that way, but you're just paying for the experience at that point, and you're paying for the knowledge that everybody else in the group is going to give you. So that's how I recommend people do it if you're first starting out. I hate this clefable. This thing's very annoying. Um,
Well, that's the game
oh,
there. So
that's
there you go.
yeah. That thing's dead.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yep. Yep. That's
Yeah. You could just take it to any butcher, Charlie, and they'll take care of it for you. That's you know what I mean. You can process it yourself. It's really taxing and it's really grueling. And if you don't have all the equipment properly, to do it properly, and you don't have everything like to store the meat properly, like a industrial freezer or something, just take it to a butcher. He'll gut the whole thing. He'll do the whole 9 yards. So there's like a school of like hunters that are very against that, but honestly for me it's just for efficiency's sake, because I just don't have the time. If I kill like 2 deer in a season and bringing two of them, it's just way too much taxing. I'd rather just pay for the money and give the guy like a little bit of money on the side and just get it done for me. So
fair enough. I think I've told you this, or if I haven't, my family actually owns some acreage up about an hour and a half north of me, that you can actually hunt on, or well, we could hunt on. We post no hunting signs for random
mhm.
scrubs, but you and I could go there. I mean, obviously, the first time I'd like to go someplace close to you because you obviously know the process, know the people around to get everything taken care of. But something else to think about. Ugh.
Yeah, for sure. And I'll be writing more about this here in the future here. Oh, hold on. Uh, nah, I I just got a text from one of the girls, but I'll deal with that later. We're busy right now. Um, let me see.
I assume it's not the based one.
The based one, I put out a feeler yesterday, and she texted back like a couple hours later, but it was kind of milk toast, and I was already in the middle of a conversation with the other girl, the kinky girl. So, and the kinky girl just texted me, so I was like, oh, okay, all right. I'm enjoying talking to her more anyway, for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Well, that is good. Um,
Yeah,
Good shit,
but
obviously. Yeah, it's
I mean, I like two or three. You know, it's the right way to do it. But
uh, here I'm a good committed Christian man these days, so
yeah. I'm sure. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm not lying technically.
Man, you're technically correct. Yeah.
But
Um. Yeah, I get that. God, Skarmory is such a good lead Pokemon. It's very very good. It's got really good typing and a really good move set. So it's a fun one. Um.
yeah, I like them. This team is almost all, well, I guess 4 out of the 6 from generations I actually played, so
Yeah, yeah. Charlie coming in again with a banger point. Yes, if you can't talk with dudes, if you can't talk with human beings, you will never be able to, talk with a chick. It's just
dude,
simple fact of the matter.
that goes back to what like my opinion is and what I've really tried to instill in a couple of our other friends, which is like red pill stuff isn't anything weird. It's literally just learning charisma in its most base state. Like that's all it is.
Oh yeah. That absolutely is true. It's like confidence and charisma. Like basic stuff that would have been taught to you in any other era, but just because like the boomers were such failed parents, it was just never taught to anybody. Um, all right.
Yeah, it's
Okay. I hate this Snorlax and I want to kill it. So, mhm. um, yeah, Charlie, you're absolutely right. Like, modern chicks just they do not know how to flirt. They do not know how to carry on a conversation. They're very difficult to deal with. And you and I, Charlie, have talked about the one word answers many times. And like, yeah, the one word answers is very common and is an absolute pain in the ass. Um, okay, this thing. Wow.
oh, that did the job.
Wow, that did a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Uh, all right, yeah, I'll just throw that out as a sacrifice, I guess. Um,
I also like laugh my ass off that you actually named all your different Pokemon on your team.
oh, dude, you always got to name them, man. You can't just.
The Red Hawk.
Well, yeah. I mean, Talonflame used to be way better than it was. It got nerfed pretty badly, but
Mm.
I wonder if Megatron's in the chat. He'd be loving this right now. Yeah, he's a Pokemon player for sure. But I don't know. Maybe I'll ping him afterwards. He might be in Rob's chat right now. By the way, anybody in here? When we're done with this, I'm gonna go over to Rob Says his channel. He's having a big 1,000 subscriber party over there, so I'm gonna go over there and join that. So check out for me over there. Rob was on last week, and he's a pretty good guy. He's pretty sharp. So definitely give him a look if you have the time. Oh.
It's funny you say that just because I saw, Rob say my Twitter feed is almost
Yeah,
exclusively like
it's literally my
you
recommendations.
and
Yeah.
people you follow because I
Yeah.
follow about 5 people. And I saw all this shit about some guy named Rob Says getting to 1,000 subs tonight. I'm like, oh, that's funny. Like, good for him. And it's funny that you actually just like know that dude and are gonna pop on his stream.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was retweeting some of his stuff earlier, but
Mm.
well, and also, I mean, we just missed this very important point. But get predicted, bitch.
I mean, it's fine.
Mm. Oh my god, fucking thick fat man.
It is a good ability.
Yeah, it's very good. Uh, are you ready, kids?
I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Oh man, do you play chess at all?
I do. not remotely as often as I should, or have in the past. But yeah, I do play chess.
You and
Um,
I should play some. We've literally never played. And you and
you would probably be better than me just simply because I haven't played in a long time. But yeah,
That's fair. I didn't play. I was pretty good whenever I was younger, and then I totally stopped playing. Um, but I'm trying to get back into it, and it's good. The roommate of one of our buddy who just had a rough go of it with his girl.
which one's a lot?
The bigger of his two
Oh
roommates.
yeah.
He plays chess a decent amount, so him and I have
Oh
played
yeah,
some, which
you know what?
is
You know what? I think he and I have played together a couple times when I've gone to visit and stuff. I think we've done that in person. But
yeah.
yeah, I mean, well, that's something we could talk about, like on the hobbies thing. I mean, we used to play a shitload of board games and stuff together when we were in college and when we were living together.
That's
We
true.
yeah.
Settlers of Catan probably
Oh
being the
yeah.
most significant.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was a fun game. And then of course some Lord of the Rings Risk. We played that
Oh
quite a number
yeah.
of times. Um
Ugh.
all right, that was a strange choice on your part. Um
That's what I thought you were gonna do. I thought we would both
I
just
thought you
die
were gonna
anyway.
I thought you were gonna rest. So I
No,
was like, okay, yeah,
I'm fine with
I might as well heal
both
up as
ending
well.
there. Yeah. Um, don't know what I want to do with the rest of your shit though, but
Uh, I I I do.
I feel good about where I'm at this game.
Mm.
Uh,
I don't
Lord of
know.
the Rings Risk is the best one, but Risk is still.
Yeah.
I I have been playing Risk with my dad, my brother, and two of my me and my brother's friends for the better part of very legitimately 20 years. Um, so Risk has such a soft spot in my heart. We play the regular one. We'll play Lord of the Rings. We've also played the oh god, what you call it? The fucking
Was it Star Trek? Or
legacy edition of Risk. So it's
what's the
you keep
difference?
you keep the same board. Um, and after each game, you'll do something like write the winner's person. Like every time everyone wins, they get to like change the map in some way. Um, so Risk being a board game that I've played with my friends and family for the better part of 20 years is absolutely up there. Um, so the Risk slander in the chat, not a fan of, but yes, Lord of the Rings Risk is a
Mm,
lot of fun as well.
yeah. Thanks for stopping by, Holly.
That
Well, that actually did a lot. I didn't think it would do that much damage.
it was mostly your stealth rock, unfortunately
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah,
But
that's true. That's true.
oh, that'll do it.
Yeah, I keep on hearing about this. I know this is like the game of like the DR
Axis
genre,
and
but I've
Allies.
never played.
I've played that with the same group a handful of times. It as Red Hawk knows, my brother became
Oh,
red pilled a good. My brother became
you're
red pilled long before me, and it took
oh,
me a while to understand
your
why he
brother
wanted to
is
start being the Axis.
oh my god, your brother is so based. I love your brother.
I was like, why
He's
would you want to be the
hilarious.
Axis? They're the bad guys.
Your
Uh,
brother is great. Yeah, very, very, very funny, man.
yeah, he is. They're on track to have their third kid in probably another 5 or 6 months. So
Good
I
for
think
him.
5 at this point. Honestly, yeah,
Yeah, good for
I'm
him.
happy for him. I hope he has a son this time, as we've
Yeah,
discussed.
yeah, of course. I was so pissed that you just kept this fucking Mimikyu in the back this whole time. I couldn't do anything that I
Didn't
wanted
even
to
need
do.
him.
Nah, I couldn't do what I wanted to do. Uh,
Yeah.
let's see. What do I want to dig around with here?
I have like 17 different teams saved. It's an
Yeah, I
absolute
have.
mess.
Yeah, I have a lot as well. I've got quite a few on here. Um,
Oh man. Here's a question in terms of male hobbies, and this is a hobby
Sure.
I need to pick up. But do you golf at all? I don't know if we've ever talked about it.
Oh, I'd like to say like if I could describe it in like terms of like levels, like between 1 through 10, I'm at like a 5. Like I understand the sport. I understand how to swing. I understand like what drivers and wedges are best for certain circumstances. But am I good at it? I'd say no, not at all.
Okay.
Um, but also, is it something I'm really into? Like, not really. Um, I mean, fuck. What do I want to pick as the starter against this team? All right, we'll go with this.
Oh boy.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I thought you would put out there. So,
That was a good call.
I thought it was either that or Toxapack, and I was like, okay, well,
Oh.
uh,
Yeah, I'm slamming a few beers as we go on
yeah,
here.
yeah. You know what? I might switch over to that when I go over to Rob's stream because I know all those guys are drinking right now. A bunch of the Red Pill guys from Twitter and stuff are over there. I was listening to it before I came on here, but yeah, hopefully he gets to 1,000. He's a good dude with a lot of great followers.
I'll sub to him after we get off here. I'll be one of the 1,000.
Yeah, yeah. I was getting a bunch of shit in the chat and Twitter last week for having him on, but I don't give a fuck. Like,
Why?
well, because
I know next to nothing about the dude, so
there was
you
some
know.
there was some fucking spurg on Twitter that was basically yelling at me because I wasn't challenging him on some of his historical points, and I'm like, dude, like I don't invite people on my fucking show to have like actually fucking arguments with people when they come in my like that's just stupid, man. Like people are allowed to
Yeah.
disagree, man. People are allowed to have different opinions, even if some of their opinions are boomer truth. It's not my fucking job to challenge them on everything. No.
Yeah, it also depends on the topic of the stream. Like if it's directly about that topic, then like yeah, you should probably, have a back and forth. But if it's just like tangentially related, I don't see the point in starting a shit throwing contest.
Yeah, it's just Spurgs being like actually about everything. It's just I got no fucking patience for it.
Yeah.
How does toxic spikes not go away when I have a steel type on the field?
It only does
What's
for poison type.
really? I thought I did that for steel.
Nope.
Hmm.
I don't know how I want to deal with this thing.
I gotta deal with I gotta do like a bunch of priority and stuff and getting up to date on my Oh, I see. I don't know what moves this thing has. And Beedrill gets pretty scary when it mega evolves, so
That did not do nearly as much as I would hope. Fuck. Yeah, it's gonna be that's a shame.
Ferrothorn is so good, man.
Yeah, it's a pain. And I'm using a mono type poison team, so I don't really have anything that can hurt this thing.
Well, I don't really have anything to deal with it. There's no ground types or no psychic types on this team, so it's not exactly a cakewalk. But
Yeah.
right.
I just don't know what to do without a single fire move.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think Nidoking can learn Flamethrower, so I'm a little skeptical of that.
It definitely can, yeah. And it does, bitch.
Yeah, you're right. It only is poison that gets rid of the toxic spikes. Interesting.
I wouldn't lie to you, my man.
All right. All right. Let me see here.
Wow, I did not
Oh
think that
no!
would 100 to 0 me.
What was your item?
A life orb. I don't know. I haven't
Uh,
used any of these teams in forever.
yeah, we haven't played in a long time. It's funny. It's funny, Chad. When we play these, we usually watch episodes of Murdoch on the side.
As you can tell by my
Yeah,
name.
yeah, as your name, yeah.
Yeah, we were doing that for a while over the summer. We would just like watch maybe 3 or 4 episodes over an hour while just playing this in the background.
God, dude, that show is so fucking good, man.
Yeah, we
It's
still haven't
really
finished
good.
it. Well, at least I haven't. I don't know if you have
No, I
without
haven't
me, but
either. I haven't either. You know me, man. I don't really like watching TV unless I'm with somebody. I'm just not one of those solo watchers. Like
yeah.
if I have downtime, I'll just go and play a video game by myself instead. Actually, you know what? That's something we were talking about recently.
We
You were
have
you were talking
slightly
about,
different opinions on video games.
well, I mean, like uh for me, it's just something I'm always gonna do. Like it's just like I enjoy games. I enjoy them a lot. Um, I mean, like obviously I play them far less than when I was growing up, and even way
Yeah,
less than when you first met me. But yeah, it's. Oh, hold on, let me.
that's annoying.
Uh, yeah, this is really annoying because this isn't gonna kill you.
Unless I flinch. There we go.
No, I didn't think you're gonna flinch twice in a row. But oh god, this thing is so annoying.
There we go. Wow. Fuck me. God damn.
You don't have a lot of points in attack, I guess. So
Yeah, I have next to nothing, but
yeah. Ooh, Crobat. Interesting Pokemon. A black sludge on it. Interesting. Probably faster than me though. But oh, I'll take that.
yeah, it's annoying. Oh man.
Can you just die already? Thank
Fuck.
you. I'm so God. This thing is so annoying. There, this thing's dead now too. Beat it.
Yeah, this. Oh, I should have done this a fucking while ago.
Yeah, speed boost. Yeah, that'll do it. Um, yeah. Let's talk about the gym, man, because that's something you're into way more than
Yeah.
way more than I am.
I think it's really hard for a young man to have a healthy routine without incorporating working out at least 3 days a week.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, like, and we've had discussions with this before, but like, because I have a what? How did that miss?
Probably because you missed.
Oh, 90% accuracy. I thought it was 100. It's gay. But yeah. So like the gym and everything, like as we mentioned, you're more into that than I am, and not because like not to say I'm like not fit or anything. It's just I'm already physical for my job, so it's like a pain in the ass for me to go as much as I used to. But it is something I want to get back into. I mean, like I was much more fit when you first met me.
You
That's
absolutely were coming off of high school sports.
yeah, I definitely was.
Yeah, I know that you work a physical job and I do not. I still think you should be there more. I mean, you and I have discussed this, but
Yeah, it's definitely something I would like to get way back into. It's just another thing on the docket, man. But it's just things get busy, man. Let me tell you. But yeah, it's probably just excuses more than anything else. But the other thing is too is like I just I don't I've never enjoyed the gym. I know some people like really do enjoy it.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
I enjoy the results and I enjoy the feelings afterwards, but I do not enjoy like the time sink into it. It's just like great. So I was just working for 8 hours today, and now I gotta go do this. I think I think the other big thing about this discussion that's different between me and you is number one, you are a morning person, and I am not. I am not.
Yeah.
The only
I go to
time,
the gym before work most days. I'm up
yeah,
at
no.
like 5:30.
Yeah, no, I am not that. I've always been a night owl. When I was a little kid, my parents would find me building Legos like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, and tell me like, go to bed. It's just, but yeah, I fucking hate mornings. I despise them. The only time I'll get up early in the morning is when I need to go into the tree stand, and I just do that because
Yeah, that's
I love hunting way more than I Oh wow, you're faster. Oh
yeah. I know this game's over. I'm gonna spare us the slow, painful death and do a forfeit for you.
yeah, yeah.
But
This
no,
is
I saw in the chat.
so Charlie's back at it.
Yeah, gym isn't an option for me. Have some weights at home. I mean, whenever I say gym, I just mean a workout routine. It can be running 3 days a week, lifting at home 3 days a week. You know, there's so many body weight exercises that you can do, even with nothing. I think the routine of it matters so fucking much for people. Um,
Fair enough.
it's it's invaluable to me, and not because I want to be this yoked bodybuilder type. Like, I'm a more naturally thin guy, and like, yeah, I look a lot better because I work out. But for me, it's just like the mental benefit. It's just any day, even if I have a shit day, I'm like, oh, I accomplished something. Even if work is shit and personal life is shit, like if I get a good workout and I'm like, oh, okay, I did something today, and that to me is really invaluable.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair. Um,
I'm gonna request we play a Gen 8 game.
hold on. I all right. Hold on. Um, let me get. I'm gonna let you take care of it because I've
Yeah, I'm just gonna invite you to one.
yeah. Let you do that. But yeah, I mean it's difficult for yeah Charlie. It's different for you, man, because like you're literally under like 6 feet of snow right now.
The
You
bar
know.
is 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Charlie's been working hard building a homestead out in an undisclosed location, but it's
Yeah,
cold out
no,
there.
20 degrees Fahrenheit's miserable, and to me, the colder weather is honestly my biggest impediment to working out.
Oh, you
Normally
know what?
people.
Do you know who I was talking to about this? Well, you don't know this guy, but Jack Napier and I were talking about this. He's a Manosphere guy on Twitter and stuff like that, and he's a huge like bodybuilder dude, workout
Mhm.
guy. But he was talking about this too recently. He's like, dude, when it gets cold, and he's from the Netherlands, so I mean, like, his cold over there isn't cold over here, but even still, he's like, dude,
Yeah.
I just lack like the energy like in the cold months of the year and
It
stuff like
sucks the
that.
energy right out of you.
Yeah, for sure.
But one thing that's really nice is at my new job, as you know, I switched
Can you challenge me to
employment.
this fucking game
I
already?
did. I did. You have to hit cancel to see it, I think.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Um, no, I at my new place of employment, there's a gym in the building, so I don't have to make any other stops before or after work to get a workout in the winter, which to me is absolutely invaluable. If it was 20 degrees out and I had to go out of my car again to work out, like that's what's happened to me in the past. Most people use winter as like bulking season to get super in shape. For me, I always like will just shred weight because if I don't work out, I lose weight, and I would do that in the winter, which is obviously the opposite of how it's supposed to be. Um,
Mm,
so I feel that cold weather fucking sucks for lifting, but
mm, yeah, no, for sure. I mean, like, honestly, I mean, like, it wasn't too cold this weekend when we were out hunting. I mean, two of the other guys were kind of cold, but that's because they didn't prepare properly. Not
yeah,
like me, but um, you
oh
know,
fuck you.
yeah, it's a fun move, isn't it? um, it's one that people don't really use as much, but yeah, it's
It's a good one.
you could do some goofy stuff with it for sure. Um, but yeah, like oh, you know what? And we might as well make this announcement here, but another hobby that you and I are both really into, we both like playing cards. Like playing cards a lot.
Yeah, yes, I could not agree more.
That
We
now that is a very masculine hobby. Speaking of like
poker
male
is
hobbies.
poker and chess to me are kind of like the epitomes of non-physical masculine hobbies.
Mm,
I do think the best ones are physical, but I do love me poker. You and I disagree on the heads up question. I love playing heads up. You do not, which
no,
is why we're
I
not
don't
playing
like it.
poker on stream.
Yeah, I don't
But
like it. But we are gonna start next year in January. I will make this announcement that twice a week or twice a month I'm going to start hosting poker streams on the channel. So people who are members of the community and who I know who aren't Spurgs are free to come in. It's not going to be for money at first, at least, because we
Yeah.
just want to do a proof of concept. But if anyone wants to come in here and just chill for like 2 hours and join a poker room where everyone just chills, talks about current events or whatever they want to talk about, I want to. One of the things I said when I first started Man's Hours, I wanted to cultivate. Oh, fuck you! Why do you do that? I wanted to cultivate like masculine spaces and such like this where guys can just get together, understand how men talk. What is this? What do you have? Oh, you have a red card on there? Oh my god.
Yep.
This is the problem playing against Mew because you can literally learn every single move and hold every single item. You just have no idea what you're going to get with it. It's absurd. Um,
Yeah. But no, how we started playing. Oh, you've got to be. Yeah, get fucked.
well, you had a fire move right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, pull out of your ass. Unbelievable.
It's the only attack move I have on this thing. um,
Unbelievable.
but anyway, the reason we started playing poker more, ironically, wasn't when we lived together or on the same campus. It was at the beginning of COVID, whenever, we were all living in different cities at that point anyway, by and large, but also we had more time on our hands. Um, and
Yeah.
we set up some poker games with us and other friends from our college days, and those were a ton of fun for us. And I definitely am glad we did that. And
Oh no, for sure.
I'm happy to set up the bench 220 for the first time here last week. That is fucking awesome. 225 is really the big
Oh no, there's anime. Got to get rid of it. No, can't show the
Hey,
picture.
no, first off, anime and benching 220, that's my kind of guy. I'll say I bench 225, which is like 2 plates, 245s on each side, once in my life. Red Hawk, it was the week before my big professional exam a couple years ago.
Oh, was it really?
And it was the weekend before, and I hit 225, and it's such a masculine, empowering feeling. My bench now is down to about 195, but yeah, anime and benching over 200, that's my kind of man. I love it. You have the coolest fans.
Cool. You guys can jerk each other off on Twitter, and I don't have to be part of it then. So, but let's. But yeah, but yeah. So we'll be doing those twice a month. The first one, I think it. I don't know. I got to figure out which way I want to do it. I don't know if I want to do it on Thursdays, like right after this, and I just commit the whole night to basically, the poker night. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing because it'll just be easier. I can literally switch over from Man's Hour, be done at 8, take like an hour break, and then go from like 9 to 11.
Yeah.
2
nice.
hours with, yeah, I know. Memes included, of course. So I think that's the way to do it. And it'll just be something cool for us all to do.
Yeah, no, I love that. I'm certainly down most Thursdays. My work schedule can be hectic, but most Thursdays are usually good.
Yeah, I know for sure. I think, and I also discussed this with you as well, is that the first game at the because I don't want to just do Texas Hold'em each time because I think this is another different thing.
Yeah, we differ.
Two of us. Yeah, we differ between the two of us on playing cards. Like I know at least 6 or 7 different poker games, and I'm a big fan of all of them. You, on the other hand, I think you play like 2.
Texas Hold'em, Omaha Hold'em, and 5-card poker are the only 3 real games.
Oh, stop.
To me, I will die on that hill. I despise your random nonsense games that you like to.
You gotta play like you really need to play like some 7-card games, like 7-card stud. Follow the Black Mariah. Yeah. Like choice, 7-card choice is really, really fun. Omaha's really good too. Omaha is like probably.
Omaha is a lot of fun. I think Texas Hold'em is like the best pure card game, but Omaha is almost more fun.
Yeah, you definitely get more. You get some very, very interesting.
You get to see better hands.
Well, yeah, but you get some very interesting circumstances with Omaha as well because there's been multiple occasions where we've been playing Omaha with people and they think that they have a hand that they don't have, because you don't
Yeah,
get.
because you have to use two
Yes,
cards from your hand.
yes,
You can't
yes. You
use
do
more,
not.
and
Yeah.
not being able to use fewer. I've seen a lot where people think they can only like they can get away with
No.
only using one, and that's a
Exactly.
huge. Yep, yep, yep.
Exactly. No, that's I've gotten people many times who think they have full houses and they don't. I'm like, I'm sorry, sir. You have to use two cards in your hand. Um, but well,
God,
here's
the
the.
loudest I've ever heard the naughty word for basketball players yelled was I one outed. And for those of you who don't play poker, that means there's one card in the entire deck that gives me an out. I one outed one of my buddies. And at that point, we were still all in school, and it was like an $80 pot. And I have never seen someone so absolutely enraged.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
the anger definitely comes out. When you're playing some poker, that's for sure. It
Absolutely.
can. I mean, you and I have been in calls before where I've been very, very pissed at you.
Oh,
Yeah, and
poker is it is not for the faint of heart. I do think it is such a pure, great fucking game, though. I love it so much.
no, it's good, and that's why I definitely want to play a bunch of it, and then also like guys in the chat who maybe aren't familiar can watch and just learn things from that as well. But yeah, just like card games in general, dude. I mean, whenever we get together every New Year's and New Year's Eve, we always have a poker
Yep,
tournament, which is always fun.
we sure
Um,
do. And we have one girl who will play. Um,
she's not bad. She's
she's
okay.
not bad. I do notice with she is it's kind it's almost representative. She is exactly the mean. The best and worst poker players we know are all men, and it's
Oh
not
yeah.
particularly close.
Oh yeah, for sure. What's up, Alex? Are you going over to Rob's channel after this? I'm gonna go over there and join the chat. So join us over there. Alex is a
Uh,
good follow on Twitter. We have a lot of fun back and forths.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a switched on dude.
You
Um,
and all your internet friends.
yeah, all of us members of the gay monastery. Yeah. Um, um, I hate this heat ran. It's very interesting typing fire and steel.
Yeah,
Um,
it's really fucking annoying.
yeah, you get a lot of that like resistance to water at that point is really really good.
It's funny just because like we're playing it now and thinking about it. Pokemon, chess, and poker all have a lot of similarities in terms of
Oh
it's
yeah,
about prediction, it's about making calculated wagers, and one thing that I like to do in all three is
I'm so sorry.
play against people how I hate being played against. I think
Yeah,
that is an invaluable skill.
yeah, no, for sure. Um,
Womp womp womp.
what the hell is Magma Storm? Can I switch out or no?
I
Oh,
don't think
you
so.
are trapped. You can't switch. God damn it, that's so annoying. I have leftovers on that thing too. Good lord.
Yeah. Here, one very base thing that our friend group does that you have been slacking on, but I won't go into that, is three of us from the group in particular have a shared Google sheet where we log our miles ran, workouts performed, and then miles bike swam or rode as well. And we have a point system developed, and it's basically just become this massive competition over time within the group, and we use it to keep each other honest. Like if I see my buddy went and ran 7 miles, that's going to motivate me to further heights in my workout. So your buddy Charlie was mentioning motivation being an issue with the cold weather and such. Having
Yeah.
other male friends who are doing the same things you are and wanting to beat them is absolutely phenomenal motivation.
Yeah, that's 100% true. I was more active in it last month when you guys were doing
Yeah,
this, but
this is our 2.0.
yeah. This month, man. I mean, we were talking about this on the phone, and so many people, like when I'm talking to online and everything, are suffering from the same thing. This stupid sickness bug that's been going around, man. Like it's the weirdest thing in the world, dude. Just I haven't been at like peak efficiency at least like 17 or 18 days, man. It's nuts. And I mean, like I'm pretty much detoxed from everything, man. Like I've only been out drinking like twice in that whole time, just because I really wanted to kick this thing. I mean,
Yeah. I had something similar back in October. I don't know if it's the same thing or what, but yeah, dude, it's being sick is also a mass. What the hell? What was that?
I disappear.
Okay, it's like Fly, but for ghosts. That's annoying.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's not going to save me because this attack is
No,
probably going to kill me. But oh,
no,
or you could,
I went for
or you
the
could
sure
just,
thing.
or you
Yeah.
could just toxic. Yeah. No, I don't like Gen 8. I don't like this Dynamax stuff. This stuff's very annoying.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah, but no, it's fitness competitions with your male friends are absolutely phenomenal.
Well, just competition in general is
That yeah,
yeah. It's just a very
and chess and poker are both so good for that. It's nothing feels better than taking money from your friends in friendly
well, yeah,
competitions.
yeah. That's absolutely true. I mean, we even got. I mean, there was competition getting started. We were out hunting over the weekend. You know, like and these guys have never done it before, and I was
Yeah.
actually kind of laughing. You know, because I mean, I got. Oh, this is basically to do nothing to you, but
Yeah, no.
yeah, it's not gonna do much. But you know, it's kind of funny the let's just say the one guy who never hunted before, the guy that I did not live with
The
before, but
bigger guy?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Our
He
buddy.
was getting very into it. You know, and for those of you guys who've never been pheasant hunting before, you know, so you're basically walking across these fields, you know, and you're trying to find these pheasants out in the field. You know, and the dog is running about, catching scent trails, running up on them and everything, trying to find where they're hiding. You know, and he's just like so adamant about like getting up on like where the dog is, getting right up to it, and making sure nothing, you know, gets away or anything like that. But hold on, what is? Oh, okay, challenge, right? All right.
Yeah, I sent you a Gen 7 one to
Yeah, I see
give you
that.
a chance to win.
I see
I'm sorry,
that.
what is that team name?
Nothing. There's absolutely nothing
I'm
involved.
clicking back and forth with the StreamYard. I do click away from it whenever we start though, so
Yes.
no.
Susan. uh,
Yeah, but no, go ahead with what you're saying about the
but
bigger guy.
but yeah. So he was like really adamant about like not letting any of these birds get away, and really get on them and everything like that, and really being the guy who, you know, because you're basically standing in a long line. Imagine it like the offensive line of a football team, and you're basically in a line walking through this field. And he was always the one that wanted to take point, which is like take the center point, you know, so he can get the most shots at the most birds. But you know, I'm just sitting there on the sides, you know, on the wings to shoot the things that they miss because, like, you know, I don't need to be on point. I've shot plenty of birds in my life. I don't need to be right up in there. But oh my god, that did a lot of damage.
I will take that.
That's a lot of damage. I did not think it would do that much. This thing's got crazy high special defense, man. Damn.
I thought it was a physical defender, but anyway, continue.
It's both. But all right, we are not dealing with that anymore. Um, but yeah, so basically he was just trying to get up there, you know, so bad. And I'm just sitting here waiting on the side, you know, just trying to tell everybody to like just like, all right, fellas, just calm down a little bit. These birds aren't getting away. It's not like they're gonna run away, you know,
Yeah.
like they like to hide, you know. So, you know, a lot of guys will always do this when they're first starting. Like they really want to get up there and they really want to get into it. I'm just like, guys, relax. We're out here, you know. I'm like the aristocrat hunter, you know. I'm just like, guys, relax. You know, we're just taking our time. We'll get there. You know, when it happens, it happens. Oh my god, still killing. All right, I literally,
You might be fucked.
yeah, I don't think we can kill.
You got a Toxicroak.
I don't think it's fast enough. Is the problem?
Well, I don't think I can kill it in one hit. Is my problem. Oh come on!
It's still not going to kill you, but
You're gonna mega that, and it's gonna be fast enough. But that was a good call.
And it doesn't matter. I lost like two like really
Yeah, I know you're
important guys
fucked.
in this.
Yeah,
No, this isn't good. Yeah, that Superior's so good, man. It's got really good abilities and really good moves. It's pretty good starter Pokemon. One of the better ones that's ever come out. But yeah, so you know, but we had fun. It was a good time. And we were also pretty successful. So you know, which
that's
is always
good.
a good thing. Yeah.
That's good. That's a good group of guys. Who was the fourth guy you were with? I don't know if you just want to put in the private chat or what was.
Bartender.
Oh, really? Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah,
I didn't recognize him in the photo. I don't know why,
yeah,
um,
yeah. So
but yeah, that's a good group.
yeah, yeah. I was glad that he came out. He and I've been hunting together for years. So it was I was happy that he was able to uh make it.
His wife is great as well. They're one of
Oh
those
yeah,
couples that are just enjoyable to be around.
oh yeah, yeah. They're good people. They're very good
I did
people.
not mean to click that. That was a complete fuck.
I'll take it.
Oh, that thing has
The
that was
fuck.
ice. Yeah, no, that was a good move.
Mm, I like this thing. I don't think it's very good, but I like it. It's got fun stats and fun move set, so I like screwing around with it.
That's fair.
Um, oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh,
Can you not in my chat, sir?
oh, sorry. I almost forgot we were on stream.
You jackass.
Hey man, I'm sorry I'm not one of the famous people that you hang out with these days.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You're just a pleb. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. You're still faster. Wow,
And it's times
that's
two.
crazy. I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, Beedrill's still like really, really fast as it is, but I'm probably gonna get killed here.
I don't think so. I'm just gonna do what damage I can and then switch out because I
I don't
assume you're
think.
gonna. Yeah, that'll kill me.
Mm, oh boy, I have no way of dealing with this. Damn it, that superior just absolutely cleaned my clock, man. It was not fun.
Yeah, it was a good start for me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let that go, and then we'll just wrap it on up with this guy.
Yeah, I have no way of dealing with this thing. Age of Slash is really good too.
Yeah,
It's got some
it's kind of a
stupid.
douche move.
It's got some stupid good stats. You dick. You're such a dick.
I don't want to be paralyzed, man.
All right, I forfeit. I can't kill that thing.
Fair enough.
All right, we'll play one more here, and then
Yeah,
we'll
then we'll wrap up the
wrap this.
stream.
Yeah, we'll wrap this up, and then I'll go over and join Rob for a little bit.
Yeah, but for anyone still in the chat, I'm very excited to play some poker with Red Hawk and his favorite internet friends come the springtime here.
Yeah, it'll be fun. We'll get a group of people in there, and whoever wants to come in can come in and join everything. And if people are looking for other gaming to go and watch, go watch Alex's stream. He's doing a playthrough of Skyrim right now, so go give him a shout out. He's a good guy. He's pretty sharp. All right, what the hell are some of these teams here? Oh wait, I like this team.
Oh boy, that's oh come on!
I'm killing this fucking thing. I'm not dealing with it.
You absolutely are not, sir.
You bastard.
Oh, I'm not dealing with that.
You absolute jackass.
That's annoying.
I'll take it.
I don't know. I don't want to deal with this thing.
What do you think about reading books as a hobby?
It depends on the book, especially. I don't think that reading Harry Potter is a good guy's hobby. I think that if you're reading, you know how reading intensive my work is, so I don't do it as a hobby very much. I think it is objectively good. I do think you should be reading productive things. I don't see the point as much to reading basically fiction unless it is more of a classic. I would consider like Lord of the Rings a classic. Um,
Oh yeah, you gotta love Lord of the Rings, man.
yeah, I would consider that a classic, and other, of Tolkien or C.S. Lewis, certain, good authors.
Brittany Spaniels is your answer, Panda.
Oh, is that
Very
about dogs?
very good bird dogs. Yeah, labs are good too. Um, but yeah, Brittany Spaniels are some of my personal favorites. Get fucked.
What? Oh, that's annoying. I don't know. I'm gonna kill this thing.
That's okay. It did what it needed to do. Oh, I hate this thing. I hate this thing so much. This thing is garbage. This ugh. This Pokemon is pure AIDS.
No, you. I just hope you don't kill me in this attack. Yeah. Oh, we are way good. Come over here, bitch.
All right. Well, I'll just have to use something that won't get hit by earthquake.
I figured you would not. Yeah, that was pretty predictable, my guy.
Yeah, well, I only have so much that I can do, so
I know. I honestly thought you would go to Houcha, but this works as well.
that's fine. Aerodactyl got down when it needed to get down.
Yeah, I need something with a rapid spin or defog. All this shit. Nope.
say,
No,
say hello. Say hello to my
yeah,
little
no,
friend.
I have no interest. I'm not buying anything you're selling.
Yeah, I'm not interested in anything you're selling.
God, I love beer.
You haven't been drinking as much as you used to.
It varies. For me, it's so work dependent. If I'm busy at work, I can't. But if I'm not, I will drink plenty. It's all work dependent. Also, I do try to shy away on drinking if I know I'm working out early the next morning. That's a big thing. For me, I'm not as worried about this. I was worried you were gonna go to Gudra. I don't think you can kill me with this.
You would be surprised, sir.
If that thing knows an ice move, I'm killing myself on stream.
Oh, it's not good against ground, is it?
Nope.
That's interesting. Like
Beer can certainly be a hobby, the connoisseur lifestyle. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh yeah,
I agree with that, but I'm drinking Miller Lite. I can't claim. I'm not a big craft beer guy. Now, if you talk about nice whiskeys, especially scotches, I'm there, but I cannot claim the beer bro aesthetic. It's just never been my thing as much.
Yeah, beer. Yeah, beer's definitely one of those things. Or like wine tasting. People can get into those.
Yes. I just don't have the sense of taste for it. I feel like we're in a rock paper scissors shoot game here. But yeah, no, beer can certainly be a hobby. It's also like a good thing for masculine friends to enjoy together. Drinking in general is, like most hobbies, moderation based in terms of how quote unquote good it is.
Shit, I did not mean to pick that.
I was a little confused why you did.
I did not mean to pick that. Fuck me. Again, can you not?
Sorry,
day.
I keep LOL. Well played. That was too hard, and I'm happy enough. Some of me and Nick, me and Red Hawk's friends do like that. So
Yeah, I'm sure.
a couple of our undergrad buddies.
Uh, yeah, Bell's Too Hard is a good drink for sure. Um, oh, fuck, what do I want to do here? How are you going first?
I don't know. I thought you would, to be honest. I just didn't think you'd kill me.
Oh my god, this is some bullshit.
I'm just gonna switch out. We've been over this. We are in rock paper scissors, sir.
Freeze. I'm not gonna let you toxic my Gudra, dude. Like, just...
Okay, well, then we're gonna keep doing this. I don't know what else to tell you. Ew. This is so annoying. I can't do anything with this stupid sea urchin.
Yeah, it's poison sea urchins.
Yeah, no. Back to the wandering pandas comment. Yeah, I've just never been a beer connoisseur again. Like scotches and whiskeys, absolutely. But I've just never been a fan of craft beers.
You know what? That's an interesting discussion we can have about right here about booze and alcohol and stuff like that. Like I know you're much more of a fan of scotch than I am.
Let's
Damn it.
go.
I didn't think that would kill me, but
yeah, no, I love it. It's I don't. It just tastes good to me. And also there is just like the inherently mass. I didn't even mean to pick that.
God,
That was
switch.
I literally meant to hit protect and I hit facade.
I mean, you probably should have hit facade here because it would have killed me, but
yeah, I figured that would happen. But
I'm faster.
Yeah.
No.
First,
see, I don't know your speed is the thing. Like I only get a range of options on my end.
Yeah, fair. Oh.
Yeah, it's not gonna do much. I mean, Toxic's still gonna kill. But...
Oh yeah, I got you don't have the Toxapex anymore, so I'm pretty good there.
But... See, like your team is such a good counter to my team in this matchup, and it's really infuriating.
Dude, whether it's chess or poker or Pokemon or what have you, so much of it is just like getting the right matchup, like figuring it. A pilot buddy shared some retirement scotch he was gifted. I liked it, but my enjoyment was incomplete insurance.
Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know. It's scotch to me is just it feels just good to drink. I don't know how else to explain.
Yeah, you know, my personal taste is always for like the whiskeys and bourbons.
You have been a bourbon person since I met you, absolutely.
Yeah, I definitely like it. I mean, if we want to get some deep lore in here, I guess we could talk about.
Are we going to talk about what happened our freshman year?
Oh God, yeah. There's the. Where did we get it imported from? It was in Poland.
Oh, we're talking about the 192 vodka. I thought we were going to talk about what happened to your front tooth.
Oh yeah, that was. I fucking forgot about that.
That's a good bit of Red Hawk lore.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. Yeah, there were a lot.
What happened there?
You know what? Let's just say I got a little drunk and tried to take a drink out of a Jack Daniel's bottle, and didn't exactly put it to my mouth the way I wanted to, and needless to say, it caused some damage that needed a trip to the dentist.
Oh
uh,
man, I got out you on stream,
oh
but
my
it
god,
was
I forgot about that, dude. I mean,
dude,
just
there's
good
we did
lord.
it's a bunch of fucking 19-year-old guys hanging out in college dorms. Like stupid shit was the norm.
Yeah, we did a lot of dumb stuff.
It was a good time though.
No, for sure, for sure. No.
Also, good to end on a win. Get fucked. Also,
Yeah,
what is that Raichu's name, Nick?
it's nothing. It's nothing at all. Um, all right. Um, let me. How do I close this fucking screen? There we go. All right. Uh, we're gonna wrap this up. What do you want to shell?
uh, my Twitter with my like 5 followers. I have nothing to shill. You know me. I'm just here for the fun streams and fun times.
Yeah, exactly. All right. You guys can go follow this jackass on Twitter. Actually, don't do it. He has no good takes. There's nothing of value there to provide whatsoever. Don't bother. So, other than that, check out the Old Glory Club. The guys did a stream yesterday with for Pearl Harbor Day. So go and take a look at that. And then also check out the articles that we got on the Substack. And then follow me on Twitter, follow my Substack, and then Man's Hour on Thursdays as well. So I'll catch you guys next time.